Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm filming this at 7:27 a.m. I woke up about an hour ago and I'm parked in another one of my little secret spots. This is a friend of mine's property, and they allowed me to park over here for a few days. So we're gonna go about our normal business and we'll see what happens. It's a tight fit in here and I'm backing up, so excuse me. I gotta avoid a mailbox and cars coming, and there's a drainage ditch. But other than that, we're okay. Nothing's coming in either direction, so let's go this way and not hit the mailbox behind us across the street. I swear people put their mailboxes right across from other people's driveways, and you can't help it. I'm just, I don't like it. Kind of a hazy morning, not really much of a sunrise. But I think it's supposed to clear up and get really hot like it did yesterday. You know, I have been a slacker. I got a few days ago a super chat from our friends at Ari's World. Good channel, check them out. And thank you to Ari's World for the super chat. And I also got a super chat, and it's a channel that I'm subscribed to, and I'm sorry, I don't have it written right in front of me, but it's Retired Travelers. I'll do a better job. I'm gonna have to look that one up, guys. But they were just, I mentioned them in a video when I was over in Bayside. They were doing a little fishing video in this area. Right there is the, you wanna look at it? We can go look at it. What's that symbol mean, guys? Where are we? Where are we, kids? That's right. Oh, they got a handicap spot right there. Oh, I can park there. Rockport Lodge number 323 AF and AM. Rockport chapter. I know it's a Masonic lodge, but it doesn't say Masonic anywhere. That's really... They really are a secretive society, aren't they? Rockport Lodge. Huh. I guess if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. You don't want to FAFO, huh? That's gotten big in the last year, FAFO. I'm sure most of you know that. That's F around and find out. It applies to a lot what's going on in the world today, probably throughout history. I was watching the noodling video this morning where you use your arm, you stick it in a hole and hope there's a catfish in there and it latches onto your arm and you pull it out and you hope it's not a snapping turtle. I should have went like 20 minutes ago, huh? I'll go after this. We're going to go right over to the second lane. I know we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to establish at the front lane, but we're going to skip right over to the second lane. We got to pick up some gas today. Go to HEB and get gas. I got 61 miles left. I can drive more than that. So, it's getting a little toasty sleeping at night, guys. The fan is a big help. There's a CPL right there on the left. That's where I get my blood work done. There's a highway right up there. Highway 35. If we want to go to Corpus, we can do that. I don't know why I'm cruising this way. I just feel the need. Got a joke for you. Good morning. This one took me a minute. What's the stupidest animal in the jungle? What's the stupidest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. A polar bear. I had to think about that one for a good 6-7 seconds before I got it. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I had someone ask me how my health was yesterday, and I heard this awesome phrase that I like. Well, we got a little doggy. Little doggy. Let's slow down so we don't run over a little doggy in case he comes this way. Good owner. You gotta wave. Thank you. That dog did not wave. Rude. They asked me how my health was, and I said, well, I don't buy any green bananas. I think I've told you that one before, but I like that one. I don't buy any green bananas. And I don't buy any green bananas. I like my bananas yeller. Let's go this way. This is where my buddy lives over here. And I'm hoping they're not out and about at 7:30 in the morning, but they have 3 dogs, so when the dogs are up, everyone's up. That's nice. They got the flags up for Memorial Day. I don't think I have any immediate family members or friends who passed away in the line of service or while they were serving in the military. I had lots of family and friends who served, but I guess it's a blessing, right, that I don't know anyone that's actually passed away in service. Closest would be my buddy, one of the boys who was in the Marines and served in Afghanistan, active combat duty. There's a nice motorcycle right there, blocking the wheelchair ramp. You start to notice these things after a while. There's a pickup truck out in the grass. That's a nice looking truck. It's got they call them a cattle guard on the front. I never noticed this little American flag fence hanging up. Oh, that's pretty neat. It's a rusty piece of chain link fence. And when you look at it from the side, you can see an American flag, but when you're looking straight ahead at it, you don't see anything. That's actually pretty cool. Here's another pond over here. There's some ducks. This is not where I filmed the ducks the other day in my little short video that I put the music DuckTales to. That was done right in Little Bay in the salt water. No one's up at the RV park this morning. We're going to use our turn signals anyway. It's a good habit, right? There's the pink alligator right there on the right. We've shown him before. Little pink alligator. I guess with this drought going on, the alligators have been moving. So there's the flag to support policemen with the blue stripe, which is fine by me, and then the firemen have one with a red stripe, which is also awesome. There's a group that says it's desecration of the flag. What do you guys think? I guess technically it is, but I see people with an American flag that have, you know, images over top of the flag, and I guess technically that's desecration of a flag as well. but I don't know if it's wrong. I also see flags that are frayed, which is supposed to be disrespectful to members of the military if you don't replace them. I personally think they look kind of cool. It reminds me of the Johnny Cash voice recording that he did for, I can't call it a song because he talks through it, but Ragged Old Flag. And he kind of gives you the little history lesson. Oh, look at that beautiful dog. He's happy. It's beautiful dog day. There's the west station of the Rockport Fire Department. I'm telling you, the one thing I like about these longer drives is I get to run the air conditioning. I'm starting to feel good. I woke up like an hour ago, took some drugs, took some supplements, got washed up, shaved, had half a bottle of cold coffee, cold instant coffee, and I'm about ready for a monster. I'll speed up a little bit right here, make a left. We don't have to wait for that person. That building that was just straight ahead of us used to be a roller rink many years ago. Probably, I want to say 25 years ago. Used to take the two oldest boys there to go roller skating. Because at one point they lived in a little house right behind me. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out to see. I've been looking around the world. You got something for me. Ooh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. Dennis, what did you do with the money? What money? The money your mother gave you for singing lessons. Spend it on bacon. I spent it on bacon. So this upcoming week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have physical therapy every day. And I think I have that for every day for 3 weeks. Not Saturdays and Sundays, though, because I don't think they're open. So that's going to be a physical challenge for me. I did schedule all my appointments for the afternoon, which I thought was a good idea. Just to get inside during the hottest part of the day. I kind of like that idea, even if it's just for an hour. I did go to the library 2 days ago. I think yesterday I was parked in the shade that we just pulled out of at around 3 o'clock yesterday. I had one of those days that wherever I went, people wanted to talk to me, and I just wasn't in the mood for it. I'm not having any of that. We are on Market Street. This light's going to change on us, isn't it? Yep, I knew it. That was a quick light, kids. That's my wheelchair flopping around. I got a bungee cord on it, but whenever I stop real fast, let me put this a little bit towards the center here. Bing, bing, bing. So we're at Market. We're on Market. We're going to cross the Highway 35, and we'll get back to it. This actually says Bront Street, B-R-O-N-T-E Street. I didn't know it had a street name. I'm going to have to Google Bront and see who Bront was. Usually it's some historical figure. Speed limit 30 miles an hour here, and we're going 30. Let's see how many people beat me in a race to the end of the street. Well, this guy's going to win. That's no fun. This is a street where I've gotten stopped at least 3 or 4 times for speeding over the last 20 years. Never got a ticket. But I'll just do the 30 mile an hour speed limit. Ooh, that was a mean bump he just took. Dag, he beat me to the stop sign. Oh man. Now I feel all hollow and empty inside. I'm thinking about getting some plastic surgery. Cosmetic surgery used to be such a taboo subject, but now you can talk about Botox and no one even raises an eyebrow. That was a long setup for a bad Botox joke. Oh, I see pretty women with a dog. Way down there on Water Street. So this is Austin Street, kind of the main drag in Rockport, and it's still early. I think it's Saturday morning I'm filming this. I think it's Saturday morning. Wow. And when we're done with the video, I'm going to go to Rockport Beach and use the restroom and get all clean clothes and cook some grub in the back of the truck. I'm not sure what's in there. I think there's actually one of those dehydrated meals, and one of them is like a scrambled omelet with dehydrated vegetables and sausage and 4 cups of salt. So I think that would be good for me this morning. I showed this little part in yesterday's video. There is the seashell shop. And just across the street from that on our right is Memorial Park. And I believe they'll have a service there Monday morning, Memorial Day. I'm sorry, that is not Memorial Park. That is Veterans Memorial Park. There's another larger memorial park in Rockport. Uh-oh, police ahead. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. I don't know what they did, but they didn't mean it, officer. It's a female officer. Let me see if I can get my window a little cleaner for you. It'll probably just make it worse. I did mean to go to the car wash. Hopefully that'll come off in a minute. When everything with the wind and everything just is so dirty. The dust in the air and the humidity, it just clings to everything. It was nice yesterday afternoon. I mean, it was really hot, but at least you could see blue in the sky, you know. And I think that's what's supposed to happen today. I do see the trees moving, so that means we got some wind. But it's, 7:45 in the morning, and we're already at 82 degrees. I'm sure we can throw on a little bit for the Windex there and everything else. Now, we usually go right along the water, and it's pretty rare we go past all the businesses. Let me see if I can notice. I already passed one gas station and didn't look. And I do need to get gas today. We still got 57 miles left, it says. We'll get more than that out of it though, but they did add color to that mural on the McDonald's here on the right. I think it looked better when it was a stencil. Can't get that ice cream machine fixed, but they got money to paint the building. CVS on the left, O'Reilly's on the right. Always nice to see. Yeah, I'm gonna get gas early today. I saw gas 3 days ago jumped up 40 cents a gallon. Now it's come back down a dime, so it only went up 30 cents. We got it for $277.9. I love that they do that. Who invented that scam? It's not $278. It's $277.9. Ain't nothing else you buy on a daily basis that has a point after the price. Bananas are not 99.99 cents a pound, you know. Whataburger on the left. Let's check out the gas up here at Little Bay Elementary. I wonder if they're destroying the whole building or keeping part of it for something else. There's a new Starbucks going right up here on the right across from Walmart. They got that building complete. That's a big Starbucks. So gas here is $2.72, and I could get it for $2.62. So maybe I'll go to Walmart. I have a whole mess of points saved up at Walmart, where I can get a discount on the first 20 gallons at least. And I don't even know if I need 20 gallons right now. Yep, I'm going to the dad joke calendar. There's Minuteman. They're quick, I'll give them that. They're expensive. I won't go there anymore because they told me one thing and did another. And it's not the first time. Gym coming up on the left up here, Platinum Fitness, and then Snap Fitness is on the right. And don't worry if you miss a gym session. Everything will work out. Everything will work out. Everything will be alright this morning. Oh yeah. We got a car right to our right in my immediate blind spot. You guys make a mental note of that. You're kind of out in the road here, buddy. You're kind of out in the road. I'm trusting you're going to keep your foot on your brake, but I don't like when people do that. Road work starting 5/27/25. There's Laundromat Pirate Laundry. That's where Luciano goes. You think they would sponsor him now? We got a green light. We're gonna go. Let's cut down the Fulton. See what's going on. Nice people there at Tobacco Express. About once a month I go there and get lottery tickets for a friend. And no matter who's working there, family business, everyone's really nice and helpful. It's a Indian family. Speaking of Indian families, I meant to go to Jack's Market and get a Monster, get a little going, little energy. Let's go see the water. Let's go see if there's big waves today or what's going on. And maybe I can let you guys hear the water for a little bit. No promises. I don't know what it's doing down there. I do know that I'm absolutely freezing right now, and I'm enjoying it. I guess my clothes are kind of damp from sleeping overnight, and I'm really enjoying the cold. Jim Bob's Barbecue on the left there. Go to Jim Bob's, get some really good barbecue. Man, I haven't gone to the harbor, Fulton Harbor, in a while. Look at these healthy people out exercising, walking and running, and you know, you're wrecking it for everybody. The boiling pot. I love the boiling pot. Right there in Rockport, just over the Rockport Fulton line, there's Fulton Mansion on the right there. You see it sticking up over the trailer park. Trailer park used to be in the front yard of the Fulton Mansion for a while there. There was a time. Let's see if we can take a look at the water without messing up this guy's. We'll make sure he's got enough room to get out with his boat. here. Let me roll down the window, see if we can hear the water, guys. Let me turn this down. You can just hear it kind of lapping. It is absolutely gorgeous out, guys. I got to turn that air on so the camera doesn't overheat. Sorry about that. The sun's trying to come out. You can see a little opening in the sky right there. I think it's going to burn off and it's going to be an okay day. Parking for Beacon, parking pass required, registered guests only, boondocking with Dennis, sunrise filming allowed. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. They made an exception for me. I see a lot of people use this spot to record the sunrise. Whew. Let's see if we can turn around now. We got out of that gentleman's way. And he's gone. Let's go over to Fulton Harbor here and see what's happening. I thought about going to Port A this morning. And then I thought about the lines and the people. And I'd have to go over early, like when I first got up, and then there's no one on the beach, and then by the time the beach fills up, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to sleep. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you got some plans for today, and if your plan is to drink a cup of coffee and hang out with me this morning, I appreciate it. I've been very fortunate in the people I have that watch my videos. Always leaving comments and thumbs up. And it's you guys in the mornings that watch. You guys are the ones that decide how many views I'm going to get. Because if I get a lot of views and a lot of likes in the morning, YouTube gives my video a little push, which is pretty awesome. And that could mean a few extra 100 views. And if I don't get those, then I really need to make better videos. There's the duck blind, little coffee shop. The inn at Fulton Harbor. What else do we got here? Fulton Irish Pub. And Fulton Convention Center right there. It's a nice building. They had a place called Paul's and Tall's that was damaged during Hurricane Harvey. And they really did a nice job replacing it with that building. What I got there? It looks like they're having some type of flea market or something set up. Pretty neat. You know, I got a email from my buddy Pat last night, and he had said that he drove through Fulton and there was a lot going on, and Fulton does have a nice little nightlife. They have several places with live music, and I've heard outdoor live music in the past here. They'll sometimes have little events right here at Fulton Harbor. It's kind of like Rockport, the same but different. More laid back, more wide open. Lots of blank spaces where the fishing boats usually are. So I assume they're all out fishing, huh? Not all, but a lot. What's in season right now, guys? I'd have to Google it. Is it oyster season? Is it shrimp season? And again, my buddy Pat said he's been catching redfish He's got a boat that he goes out on, and he's been catching redfish, which are good eating fish. I haven't fished in a couple weeks. I think my buddy, once he got his, is that the same boat we just saw? I wonder why they're parked like that. Must have been unloading something or loading something. Again, I was not consulted. Look at that big one on the end there. Wow. Great Lady? What's it called? Great Lady. Maybe if my side window wasn't so filthy. Definitely need to get to the car wash. The birds are happy. The grackles are grackling. I did a short video of a grackle, and the most common grackle down here, I think it said Texas has 11 different kinds of grackles, is pretty decent sized black bird, shiny, like oily feathers that can have a little blue in them. The bird's all black, but they can have like a little blue tint to them. And I use that with the Beatles song Blackbird. And everyone was asking me what kind of blackbird that was. Well, I wasn't saying it was a blackbird. I was saying it was a black bird. So, it's a grackle. Grackles, I remember the first time I heard grackles, I was in Florida, and we had parked along a row of palm trees, and the palm trees were filled with grackles, and they were making those alien spaceship noises that only grackles can make. Pretty impressive. I was like, what is that? The first palm tree I ever saw, the first time I drove to Florida, we were at a gas station in Georgia, not too far from the Florida line, and there was a palm tree. And I was like, whoa, a palm tree. And everyone else who had already lived in Florida for years was like, yeah, it's a palm tree. I'm like, never saw a palm tree before in person. To me, palm trees were like a sign of vacation and wealth. That's why I could never understand when I would watch like the movies about Compton and the gangs. I'm like, they got palm trees. These people are dirt poor and they got palm trees. How do they do that? Aransas Bay on our left. We'll be changing the view to Little Bay a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. There they are out riding their bikes. I remember they had a little video for that song on the Sonny and Cher show. I think is where I first saw it. They had a little cartoon video. I guess Sonny and Cher were the leaders of MTV, huh? Remember those few years when MTV would actually show music videos? MTV is still a thing, right? They just don't show music videos. I guess since the internet, if you want to see a music video, you can just Google that video and watch it. I'm surprised they still make videos for songs. When I became aware of music, 8-tracks were a thing. Then we switched to cassettes. Albums were in there for the home use. Then CDs became a thing. I remember having a portable CD player that had a cassette adapter where you plugged into your cassette player. And I think that's what I had on my 1976 Chevy Malibu 2-door. Little hot rod. I think I got it in 1982. I'm not a car guy. I just know about my car. And that was everything I know about that car. It had captain seats. You could swivel. You could swivel. Damn, those might be useful today, swivel seats. Well, they look like they got about 3 feet further than when we looked at that drainage system about 2 months ago, so progress. Little bay's a little choppy. Little bay, a little choppy. The speed limit along here now is 25 miles an hour. So be careful coming through here. Like a comfortable speed rate along here is about 40 miles an hour. But they have officially decided that 25 is the proper speed limit. There's a golf cart. Golf cart with a turn signal. Let's get the last joke in, guys. What do you say? Why was the football coach shaking the vending machine? Why was the football coach shaking the vending machine? Because he wanted his quarterback. He wanted his quarterback. We're gonna make our way over to Rockport Beach, guys. I think I have curbside pickup at HEB at 11:30 today. Well, I don't think, I'm positive. But I have curbside pickup at 11:30 today. Because I noticed when I was going through my water this morning that I was out of bottled water. I have gallons of water that I refill for $0.25. But I do like the bottles of water for mixing coffee and drinks and stuff. And it's easier to measure how much I actually drink in a day when I use the bottles. And I know I can have the equivalent of 3 bottles of liquid per day. There's a boondocker right there. Got a truck cab. Pretty neat. Kind of a smaller version of the frugal RV gal setup. This morning I watched videos by I think it's Mackey, M-A-C-K-E-Y. She did a little Memorial Day video, which was nice. Little minute 47 clip. And my buddy A Surfer posted a live stream, and I think so far I've watched the first 41 minutes of that. I think that one's an hour and 14. There's the sun coming out, kids. Is Luciano over here today? Today is Saturday, right? I'm filming this on a Saturday, posted on a Sunday. I just want to point out to you, a lot of people don't know what day it is. Let's see if Luciano came over here today. There's people getting rinsed off at the outdoor showers. I feel like something's moving over here, and I don't want to. No Luciano at the tables yet. Guy's got his bags. I wonder if Luciano's made it over to the little covered area here at the harbor. Sun's out. Sun's out, guns out, buns out, right? 8:07 a.m. in the morning, and we've got sunshine on a cloudy day. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. What is this? Kelley's what? Another little vending truck parked in front of the dumpster. Hopefully he's dropping off trash and not picking up food. Lady with dogs. Lady. Look at the dogs looking at her. They love her. They looked up there like, oh, Mommy, where are we going? Okay, Luciano isn't over at the covered section yet. Speed limit is 10 miles an hour through here. Well, where's this truck going? Oh, that's right. They're having an event this weekend at the Maritime Museum. And here's the Kelley's truck. Oh, be careful going around him, Jeep guy. There's a car coming. Good job. That car let him go. Good job. Kelley's Grill and Treats, LLC. I guess we're just going to block the road, huh? Okay. Well, I'm going to go around them. Yep, just block the road. It's okay. You're very important. Pull up on the grass. Lots of people getting ready to put their boats in the water. Boom, 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 boom. I think my coffee's kicking in. Something's kicking in. Something's kicking in, baby. Go around the block here. I definitely don't want to go back by Kelley's truck, but we gotta get to the beach. We'll go down to the little side street on the other side of the what do you call that? Texas Maritime Museum. We're at 52 miles. 2 more miles and we're gonna get a ping telling us we need gas. There's all the flags again. Why are we driving by the flags again? Well, you don't love America? You don't love America? Come on. Come on now. You know what Nazi Germany didn't have? Barbecue. That's the problem with them Nazis. You try to go to France and get a Philly cheesesteak. Can't do it. Can't do it. Is this road open? Is this road open, or is this going to be another obstacle course? I think it's good for now. Obstacle course later. Excuse me, I have a YouTube channel. I'm coming through. Obviously, they didn't know how important I was. Tens of people will see this video. Oh, there's a lady with the little dogs again. They haven't grown any. So, we're going to get washed up. Well, we're already washed up. We're going to get clean clothes. We're going to get gas. We're going to go to the car wash. We're going to throw a bag of trash in the trash can. It's going to be a big day. Big day. There's the sunshine on my shoulder. Makes me happy. They got 2 lanes open at 8:11 a.m. It's going to be a 2-lane day. Memorial Day weekend in Rockport, Texas. There's a bike over there. I don't know if there's anyone in there or not, but I waved. I cannot see in those booths for the most part. So if they're ever telling me to stop, they're going to have to come to the side door and tell me to stop. They got the flags untangled. That's good. American flag was all tangled up on that pole yesterday. And with the wind changing directions throughout the day, I guess it is a little tough. Speed bump. Got it. Nailed it. Nailed the speed bump. What do you got? You got a suit? Are you doing that kite sailing thing? I I see this guy all the time. I don't know his name, but we like to wave hi to each other. I'll wave hi to you. He waves hi to me. I like it like that. Bet you the boat area down here is crowded. Everyone's down for the weekend with their boat, using the boat launch. Even though it's always crowded, you can always find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry away their blues. I feel so lonely, baby. I feel so lonely. I'm doing the Willie Nelson. Am I still recording a video? I'm doing the Willie Nelson version of Heartbreak Hotel. There's a boat launch. They're getting ready to put the boat in the water. Hey guys, thanks for putting up with my nonsense today. I hope you're all having a great holiday weekend. Thanks for watching.